1 second, everybody. Just trying to make sure everything is up and ready. Yep, perfect. Reach back on my phone. Running into all the issues now. This, that, and good to go. Hey, Julie. Trying to do 5 things at once. Oh, always great. Alright, let's see. I wasn't using an Arquebus. I got it, so. Switch back to the gun. Alright, let's do the other side quest. Let's just teleport in there, because I don't feel like walking. Aorta. Alright. Let's go talk to a person. Aorta. Alright, Dr. Person.
Day so far. Well, I'll be chomped by a Zarep queen. You're that godlike from the docks.
I am.
I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky.
Adelgund?
Oh my name from the lips of one so young sure takes me back.
Sounds like you've had other visitors.
Indeed. A young dwarf and his crew stopped by. Seemed agitated, like they were afraid of someone.
Seems odd that they would come to a scholar for help.
They were asking all sorts of people. Seems like I was the only one willing to really speak to them. They were asking where they could find luminous Ardra, of all things. Can't imagine what they'd needed it for. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they looked hard enough.
Where did you send them?
Not long ago, a group of animancers looked to carry out some experiments into teleportation. They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous Ardra to the island of Castel's Folly. It's possible there's some still there.
Then we need to get to Castel's Folly.
Castel's Folly is the small island not far from here to the east.
Yeah, they're really nice
it's a difficult
glasses.
place to traverse, but those
Technically, I think those
folks
would be
might desperate enough
spectacles.
to try. Question: why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you?
What Valian captain are you talking
I
about?
don't know much, but one of the smugglers whispered the name Captain Bardato and spit on the ground. The name sounded Valian to me. I could be wrong, but I doubt it.
Okay, that was a good joke. With spectacles or spectacles. God damn it. Have you seen this Valian captain in Paradise?
Oh no. I imagine a Valian sea captain knows better than to spend time among all these Adiran soldiers. The folks you're looking for are probably getting themselves killed searching for Ardra that probably isn't there. I can tell you wouldn't listen to me if I warned you not to go to Castel's Folly, so I wish you luck.
Got it. Let's see what. Okay. Castle's Folly is that place. Okay. Oh. Let us go. Okay, this game has actually oddly good air control, just feels like a surf map from CS or TF2 or so many other games, really. Come on. There we go. I have to find my way into that place there. No chest. One lockpick. Not bad. Forget. Not too much good, but a gem or two.
Yours isn't the only ship that's gotten into trouble around here.
I can tell by the literal chunks of ship everywhere. Once again, the literal chunks of ship everywhere. Headshot. Ooh, that has a lot of health, so I'm just gonna avoid it. And continue moving this way. They won't follow me because they're stuck over there and I'm not.
Not seeing any sign of some magical experiment.
Captain knew this wasn't a sure thing. At least he's trying.
I'm sure that'll mean a lot when they come for our heads.
Okay. That does damage. Shot. Shot. That's Kai. There's the other guy.
What was that?
Him down. Headshot on him. 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 Well, you're gonna die no matter what, so I'm just gonna let him.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Not exactly a good entry to have. Well, time to break some. Oh, I keep hitting you. Time to break some stuff I don't need down. Let's break some of those down. That and good. Upgraded. Upgraded. Specials. There we go. I got a little more capacity. Guess I have to drop down into here. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Just gotta keep moving. Well, whatever experiment they were doing,
I don't agree
looks like
with
they
all of your
done
remarks,
fucked up.
but you're right to be suspicious of animancy. Don't tell Liviana I said that.
I mean, when stuff gets blown up like that and is not exactly functioning the way nature intended, I could agree. You know, when shit's floating and sparkling.
Who's there? Nope, nothing there.
This is stupid. It's a waste of time.
Captain better find something up there. All this is for nothing.
Oh, they survived. Not for long, though. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I healed up my team. Oh. That's how you deal with people. Or deal with your enemies at the very least. Gun. Golden flames. Another one of those pieces. I just am missing 4 now. If I find all 4, or it's 3, I guess. One, then the place to place all of them. All set up. That quest anyway.
Got it. Oh, take a breather, folks. Getting out of this alive. Captain.
Please, please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Audra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us.
Hands off the Audra, I'm here to take it to Sapientio.
So were we. I
Sapiento.
don't think that's possible anymore. We acquired some luminous Audra from the Valian Trading Company, meaning to sell it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradis. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way here, and the Audra was lost. We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries.
I assume acquired means stolen.
That's a matter of perspective, isn't it? Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Audra and hide out in Paradis until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance. If we could find enough Audra to replace what we lost.
Why don't you let us handle Captain Bardato and her people?
Are you serious? You do that for us?
Give us the Audra and we'll get the Valians off your back.
If that means what I think it means, I'm all for it. Better odds than we have now. We're supposed to bring the Audra to Bardado at the Usher's Hand just north of here. She's probably already there waiting for us. If you somehow make it out alive with the Audra, get it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradis. Maybe he'll do some good with it.
Alright. Arquebus ring. Oh, I'll take their food. The ring, on the other hand, I'm curious what that does. More than like, yep, 2 intelligence. Not a huge bonus, but still not bad. Just to give raw stats is pretty nice. There we go. Gotta go deal with Captain Bardado. Let's just go there and then crush Bardado, turn it in. I've been here before. There were skeletons here.
Hold it there, amigo. We're expecting someone tonight for sure. But you're not them.
The arrangement with Trevik has come to an end.
Oh, has there now? No doubt you've got the whole story figured out. But allow me to remind everyone here. Trevik and his scabby newts stole Adra from the Valiant Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads.
Be reasonable. Trevik lost the Adra at sea.
Cute. No barrister me, but failure to sell off their stolen goods doesn't erase the fact that they were stolen in the first place.
Leave Trevik and his crew alone, and I put an end to this here and now.
Oh, You mean you can try? Bring me their heads!
Here we go.
Trying to be a rogue, but can't land a shot. Thanks for the follow. I mean, I'll read your name in a second. Let me just finish off these enemies first. Actually. Yeah, fun little boss fight. Thanks for the follow, the 01 Light. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. Headshots. United. I know a little bit of the lore of Pillars of Eternity. It's they are, well, major trading company within the Valian. I think it's a Valian Empire. Could be Valian Kingdom. I'm not 100% sure. I've played the other two games a little bit, mainly the second a little bit. So I know that much. But in this, I'm an envoy of the Adiran Empire, so... It's a very big empire. Revive my two allies.
On your left. Can't keep this up.
Land some damage on the bear for my allies. Oh, you exist. Goodbye. Ow. Woo. Alright, down they go. Suck down health pot. And the headshot. And final headshot. And allies are back up. Oh,
Glad that's over.
that was a fight and a half. Alright, let me read that. Valiant is more mercenary. Overt colonialism. Dear. Oh yeah, in order to get reload speed is actually tied to, let me get into my inventory. Reload speed is, oh, I have a level up to show you. Perfect. Reload speed tied to dexterity. Heighten your dexterity and you increase not only action speed, attack speed, but also reload speed. So high dexterity, high perception, and high might equal really good with guns. Yeah, it's just Arquebus. It's a very slow reloader. It's just a big gun. Let's see. I'm going distance from now. Let's increase my damage a bit. Makes sense. Right now I got a shield and knife on the other hand because I don't have very many weapons. So, perfect. That's maxed out. That'll be strong. Two. Steals his mind and regenerates health. Oh, that'll actually be very helpful since he's my tank currently. Use enemy damage reduction. Thank you. Yeah, I want to try out the magic, but as you can see by my stats, it probably isn't the best idea. 1 in intelligence, 1 in resolve. Actually, I probably should put some points in resolve for that stamina bonus. I'm missing second wind somewhere. Probably missing where second wind is. Oh well. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. Well, I recommend upgrading might because upgrading might is flat damage increase. It's not just for melee. It says increase damage from all sources. So, probably a good idea to pump some into might just to... Ah, fair enough. I could tell. With your knowledge of the game and the series. My poor friend is electrified. Let's get this Luminous Adra. I do like isometric RPGs. The main reason why I haven't played the first game much is because I'm not very good at real-time strategy style RPGs where everything's happening constantly. Especially when I have an entire party to make do things, so I'm better at turn-based. And since the original doesn't have turn-based mode, I've only played the second one a little bit.
My friend, any chance you found some luminous Adra for me?
True.
Thank you. Thank you. Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but
Fantastic
who
Alembic.
knows when that will be.
You really think this will work?
Perfectly honest, my track record isn't great, but this is the best chance I've ever had. Thank you again, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
Drinking a potion clears all accumulations. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice, but I think I'll stick with that for the more money. Because money is really nice to have. Makes sense. Good old alchemy tools. Check my journal. Fine weapon. I have to equip a fine weapon. And this one I still have to find. These three and the totem core. Quarters hold a balcony overlooking where goods are sold. Probably up there. If I were to hazard a guess. Oh, I went right through that cloth and wasn't expecting it. Damn. I think it's up there, but I don't quite know how to get up there. Oh, I see. I see how I get up there now. True, but if I can get the totem pieces done now. I forgot these people don't like me. Wow, I really just missed.
Next one's mine.
And increase their life. Oh, those guys are taken care of.
Good fight.
So if I go that way. Alright. I don't think there's many of these sparrows left. Chest. Oh, this is here. It being in a that place would make sense, but
I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. All those sparrow hawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last car, if you want a guarantee,
I don't know why he told me that twice, but okay. Alright, let's try this again. This way. Okay, not here. I mean, I thought, you know, balcony overlooking where goods are sold. See what's in here. Good stuff. That'll work. Fire dissipate a little bit. Oh god. Stuck. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now that's some bullshit. Literally spawned around me.
looks like a piece of a totem of some kind.
We got them all.
I used to get wagons of ore every month. Now, a year of silence. Mine dried up. Something happened to the settlement. Either way, I can't stay in business like this. Turns out I'm not the only one getting nervous. A lot of outposts inland have gone quiet. Plague, disappearances, creatures gone mad. Everyone's heard the rumors, but no one's got the answers. This can't go on. We rely on each other for essentials. Unless something changes, we're gonna die out here. Yeah. There. Oh. Saw X on the map, but I'd at least grab whatever it was. Let's see if it's in here. Balcony overlooking where goods are sold. I guess there may be a balcony around here.
Oh, bless my soul, the Adiran envoy.
Hello, ma'am.
I don't like to hang around Bareth's shrines too long, just in case.
Wow. They made verticality a priority in this game, it feels like. That's nice. Nope. Can't make that jump. High market. There's a balcony. Trying to find my way around. How to parkour to where I want to go. Let's head back up where I just was. Okay, so definitely put a blocker on this way. No. Nope, that's a blocked off area too. Oh, good. I didn't want to put it on that person, but okay.
That's not hitting hard enough.
Kinda hard to dodge when you're stuck to the ground.
That it?
Alright, let's try climbing up that way again. Nope. How do I get over there? I have to jump like that, maybe? Okay. Glad I couldn't climb that for no apparent reason. Uh. Oh. That door don't open. Cool. Any way I can get on this easily. Good old parkour. Going here. Mark that as the one. Do that. Alt. And equip the fine dagger. Let that complete that quest. Swap back. Let's just equip that. Sword is good. Okay. Check my journal now. Yep, that one is done. Right. Character didn't sprint. There we go. Nope, can't grab that. Gotcha. Gotta somehow get... Maybe I could just look through, can't I? Yeah, nothing over there. Damn, where is it? Ow. That hurt. Maybe it's above here? No, because that's not a balcony. That's just that kind of shit. Balcony that overlooks where goods are sold. Okay, too much reading. Eyes. I have to reread that thing, aren't I? Blast. There it is. Nope. Lore. I got bounties. I already did that. There we go, misses. Eyeless face. Important news, my apprentice claims she saw an eyeless face in the dream.
Note the graffiti on the wall. Don't always want to follow it.
Yeah, that's fair, but with this I might, because I hear shit behind it. Oh, there's the switch.
Ah, a seeker of mysteries. Welcome. You are among friends. Please, close the door behind you. Thank you. Mysterious world. Unlock these lands to us. Provide us with the knowledge our healers seek to heal the wounds.
I can't tell what they're looking at.
Enough. Stuff. Eyes made of eyes, made of eyes, made of eyes.
Keep those secrets you will, but grant us the keys to
I can't tell if he was stretching, he just randomly T-posed.
we beg. May your eyes see all.
Lock my partners in there. They teleport. That overlooks. Let's see. Journal. Quest. It's ruins. Heathens she hates. And stolen gem. The Emporium. Oh, I already got the balcony. I did get that. I'm dumb. So, something in the Emporium. This would be the Emporium.
You're back.
See what you got to sell. It's my stuff, so just sell you those. Sell you that bloodstone and that amethyst. You happen to have some form of weird gem. Adra, that's not helpful. I got the money, I'll buy that. Just so I have stuff.
My shop is in here, envoy.
Sorry.
You won't find any treasures that way.
How could he tell I was there? Let's look at all these books. Maybe one of them will give me something. Yeah, Sons' Emporium. It is within the Emporium. Unidentified experimental.
Did the two heads take turns? Or was this guy twice as hungry?
Hell, spy tools. Consel hot, deadly chalice. Claviger Geldine's armor. Godless pottery.
Wouldn't want to mix your communal meals bowl with your ashes of the dead bowl.
Yeah. Ancient evil spittoon. Ione, Bratter, and offerings. The riches of Sovereign Point. Fibrous fungi, colorful fungi. Taxidermy sporling.
I hope whoever stuffed that covered their nose and mouth.
Exotic fungi. Deadly fungi.
I understand the curious spirit, but I promise that region is well mapped.
Whoop, I got it. Alright, last one. I don't know where it'll be. Beneath the amethyst light on high, the shining plaque draws sailor's eye. Golden plaque of promises, and then the totem core. Burning Queen's totem patiently waits amidst ruins of the heathen she hates. I'll have to look up where that plaque is, because that is so vague. Actually, let me... Can I... Yeah, I can. Okay, Dawn Shore. Oh, here's the entire Living Lands. That's good to know. Anything amethyst related? Dawn Shore. Maybe somewhere within the Rise? There's the falls. The Rise, the falls. Godless Ruins, that's where... Wouldn't likely have to go for that. Let's go to the Godless Ruins and see if I can find anything in there. That's probably where the totem core is. Be that way. Godless Ruins, right down there. Good to know. Lest I forget, let me just chuck that down my gullet. Let's try and find this totem core. Sense if it was here, but it's not. Let's just look up fuck it. Okay, so I'm bad with riddles. Last pieces I need are plaque. Oh, the lighthouse. Go there, and then build the totem core. Give me one moment. I have to see what one of my cats is doing. Okay. Here we go. Back to the game. Apparently it's not here. It's here. I already got that one though. Let's see, there might be another plaque. No, it is there. Yeah, dang it. I cannot fast travel while floating. It'll be up there. I have to go all the way around. That's fine. I just have to find the totem core. Alright, time to climb. Betting. Yeah, time to climb. Okay, so it's under repair.
If we're gonna be walking here, at least do me the favor of not looking down.
Look down. Only look down. There we go. Nice. Okay.
They weren't much of an artist, upstream by the park room wall.
Might as well go all the way up to the top if I'm already here, right? Figured I should do this. And I am rewarded with Arcanist boots. If I was a mage, perfect. I'm not.
Well, nothing ventured, envoy.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained! Woo! That moved me deep. Okay, that was kind of fun. I wish I had a teleporter up there so I could do that again. Without having to do the parkour. Oh, get a backpack for free. Oh. Backpack up, and I'm over encumbered. I'm a dagger. Delete. Why do I carry all these things? I can just send them. Power attacks deal high shock accumulation. Ooh, a fine chest plate. What's that giving me? That's the only thing for barbaric shouts, so I'm getting nothing out of this. Put that on. Increase your health restoration from all sources by that. And move speed. That is parkour and max essence. Alright. I lost a lot, shed a lot of weight there. I have some rhyme ones now. Let's see. About there'll do. Cool. Now I have to figure out where that totem core is. Let's see, where does it tell me? On the riddle. Okay, that's not too hard to follow. The Burn Queen totem patiently awaits amidst the ruins of the heathens she hates. Let's go to the rise. Let's just fast travel there. Where did you have that one?
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep. Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Let's upgrade this. Wish I had the things I needed to upgrade all the way. At least get me to here. That'd be nice. Let's see, the stun increases every time you up the tier of the weapon. Okay. nothing. Good job, me.
By the way, I never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. But I never seen her before in my life.
We could see her again if you want. I think she liked you.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, a good talk.
Some women
Shrine
like
of
the
Woden.
brooding,
Okay, so it is.
mysterious types. You just gotta work on your small talk.
Okay. Talk to Kai again.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
I read this conversation. She's not hurting anyone. She should be free to conduct her business.
I
As she
couldn't agree with
pleases.
you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view.
Fair.
By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
Had this conversation before. You mentioned training
Yeah.
together.
I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
Yeah, let's do damage.
It's all about using your weight. Here, I'll show you.
Hopefully this game gives me a benefit.
That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
Oh, damn. Is that just a passive effect I have now? Hello, cat. You're cute. Trying to find Delver's Caution. Gives me more dex. Kai's training. I don't know where shit. Okay, whatever. Kai's training gave me 2 might. It looks like it's permanent. That's nice. Exit here. And Vortigern.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Woldicker's favor.
Looks like this thing's missing a few pieces. You people probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?
Alright, restore the shine. The Oath Binder. Alright, what do I gotta do? I guess he said back to camp. Alright. Back in. Here I go.
I'll be honest, after seeing your murder, it's still strange to see you walking around like it never happened. I'll get used to it. I'm glad.
I don't know what this thing is.
Max it up. Hello? gonna have to attempt to listen harder. This must be a fragment of the past. I should listen.
Are you certain?
I know what I sensed. I am beyond all doubt.
A source of essence? In the living lands? Impossible.
Keep listening in
I felt
silence.
the flutter of Audra. There was no mistaking it. I followed it, but a mist blinded me. I could not proceed.
A vein separate from ours?
I cannot explain it any other way.
An ill wind blows through
Multiple gods talking. Okay.
What you say is true.
Listen for more about these implications.
It may not be hostile.
Its existence is hostile.
Please. I've considered this with care. Think of the kith who live there. Always just beyond our reach.
I assume nothing. I will not rest until I learn the truth of this. If we cannot bring it to light, we all may be at stake.
There. Adds a little culture to the cat, doesn't
Whoa! Okay, that's a lot of bonuses. How do I check those out? Because that is a lot to know. Here's like the Queen's Burden. He's giving me +2 to both of those. Here we go. Activated God's Throne in the scales of the Oathbinder. Reduce champion ability cooldown by 15%. Power of Command. Activate a companion ability. Increases my damage for 5 seconds. Sympathy of the Damned. Critical hits deal fire accumulation. Nice. Queen's Burden. Intelligence Resolve increased. Noblesse Oblige. Reviving a companion grants rapid health and essence regeneration. Second Wind, and then Flames of Resurrection. Second Wind casts a Ring of Fire. Cool. Free shit's free shit, right? Nice. And now I can do this. I know where that is. God damn. Do I have Second Wind? If I don't, how do I get Second Wind? Doubt it's under Ranger. Highly doubt it's under here. I can get a free bear ally. Only for 30 seconds. Up to 45 though. That's nice. Wouldn't be any of those. Okay, so I have no clue how I get Second Wind. Unless it's counting his... Yeah, it's probably counting Kai's Second Wind when it activates the cast Ring of Fire. That's nice. Good for him. Alright. Somewhere around here. Sadly, it forces me to stop camp. I just turn around and exit. No, not here. Maybe? Oh, I was talking about right there. Watch, I teleport here and I see a wall and I understand. Yep, I understand.
Say what you like about my people. We built a phenomenal wall.
This would be it. Could be here. It's underwater. For some reason. Let's go up over here. Down over here to here. Read the hit climbing Captain Henqua must have been a sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the Vantage will help me find his plundered riches, or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on my way up. Whichever's quicker. Yeah, so examining the treasure map. I see exactly where it is. Maybe I have to walk from there to there. If so, that'd be painful. I found where it is. Okay, that's just a dead big bug. Alright, let's start all the way over here. Alright, so here's the thing. Walk. I saw something appear over there. Oh no, that was a teleport point. That makes sense. It says follow the beach section this way. This little trail here. Up and over, down here. How do I get the treasure? Let me try something. Save. And then load said save. Maybe it's just not loading correctly. Maybe.
Don't get too used to the comforts of paradise.
I have to look this up because I'm at the spot. Yep, I have that. Go there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was... It says right here, but apparently if I go underwater, look around, there is a cave entrance. That's where I go. Alright. Would have been better if they explained that portion. Wind and waves. Another shield. Let's see, what is this shield doing? First off, it's actually technically better. So I will equip that. This one, 5% chance to avoid melee damage, plus 20 stamina. This one is move speed. And resistance to frost accumulation. That's pretty nice. Also, the shield looks nice. Alright, do I have anything else to do? No, no, and no. It's time for this quest. So let's go to the high place. Check both places. Figure out who tried to assassinate me. And continue the main story. Because I have nothing else. Investigate the area around the Temple of Andra and search around the Claviger's estate. I can do both.
Hear me, Paradise. Did we not come here to escape the Empire?
Let's see, which one will I run into first? Claviger's estate or Andres?
Not to worry, envoy. Go to the bastards.
A drop, dear citizen. If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the bathhouse.
This is where the assassins are hiding? Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple. Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Have you seen anyone suspicious in this neighborhood lately?
Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will.
I've known a few faithful and devout killers in my day.
Goodness me. Though I suppose an Adiran envoy runs across all manner of strange folk. Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cut-purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
The killer is dressed as a mystic. Ring any bells?
Envoy, you're describing most of the district, plus anyone with access to a robe. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation.
You care about Paradise, so do I. Let me help.
Not to be rude, but Adirans only care about law and discipline, when they can impose it on others.
Well, at least she wasn't rude.
Why would anyone from Paradise trust the word of an Adiran, much less an envoy?
Ask Leofeld and Gladwine. They are escaping to Thirdborn.
That was you? Huh. All right.
If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
I could be sympathetic towards your cause if I knew more about it.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned, you aren't ready for the answers.
What does the Resistance
To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us, turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
Which one of your people killed me?
Egwulf, a powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants.
Why target me? A city full of adherents.
None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. Here's the key. Now that my cover is blown, I won't be needing it anymore. The door is on the wall to your left.
Why not work for the no, I'm not gonna say that. Fuck that. You should leave the city. It isn't safe anymore.
What difference is it to you?
The Dream Scourge is encroaching on these lands. It'd be smart to leave while you can.
I thought the Dream Scourge was a myth. Oh, gods help us. As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradis. You won't see me again.
Time to find your killer. I don't think they'll go nearly as peacefully.
No, not at all. That's why I have a gun.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
These two are great.
They don't look friendly.
Yep. Oh yeah, and landing those crits is burning them out. That one will burn on their own. Pink. And burn away.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Do I want to kill them? No. But they are trying to kill me, so... 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Okay. Poisonous is it killed a poisonous spider, so you know. That's fun. That won't get rid of it, but it'll...
If you want...
That should disable the pressure plates.
Oh. Wish I knew that switch was there.
Take him down.
Spiders. My least favorite type of enemy.
Glad that's over.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
Yeah, web means spider. Spider is bad time.
More blessed day spiders. Foi tu, meio.
Common sword. That shot.
Watch yourselves. Take your best shot.
That. Spider. Oh, God, there's one behind me. Big boys. Okay. Big wood spider. Okay. Yeah, there's that chunk of damage I like.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Let's see, do I? Yeah, I have normal nade.
Right behind you.
Oh. I did not see the backpack there. Good to know. Okay. That person died in here. That's not fun. Hit it with fire.
Aim.
Ready, aim, kill it with fire. Nothing else around here? Alright. Back this way. Follow the path. Ooh, free potion. Nice. That means I have to use it. Oh. auto chose the fire one. God damn it, Marius. There we go.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Probably. Let's go this way, though. This way usually feels like it means a lot of good free stuff. So, I'm going this way.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
All right. Here, those. Perfect. Oh, I see. Get it with that, and you can get through. Oh, I see. Stuff up there. Now I want to go back up there, but it's going to be a pain to do so. Okay, thanks, buddy. Here's a lever. All right, this should disable them. Doesn't pull it. That one is refilled. This one is. Still have 4 more. Cool. Right. That's just decoration. There's stuff up there that I don't know how to get to. Oh, I'll just continue. Maybe that's how I get to it. It's going around. Oh. He has logs strewn about the place, I guess.
Why would you wait? Over there. Probably disables the blades. What good it does from here.
Next one's mine.
Blade. 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 And flip.
Let's show them. Weapon's not doing You're not getting away.
Just land some rounds in the head. And take him out.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop them. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
In some regards, it's probably also why he's still alive now, but... That's a whole argument of, when is it good to trust people, when is it not? And that is a difficult argument to have and make.
Eyes open.
Where'd that come from?
I've got you back! Someone there? The envoy's here.
Think. Think. Bonk. Ooh, cabbage. Ooh, sweet. Fine upgrade materials. Those are always nice. Got that person disintegrated there. Let's just eat that and top myself off. Hi, Hockey. How you doing? So, we talked earlier, but always good to ask.
Thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdut. Someone's up ahead.
Fair enough. Food's always nice to have.
Crossing the room, but definitely not the easiest.
Oh, I'm not even at the end of that. Playing modded Terraria.
My money says our
Not even at the end.
side of that door.
That was just one of the, like, middle bosses. It's middle of the road, middle game. I still have a little ways to go before end game. Yeah, playing on the hardest difficulty I can possibly do though, so that makes sense.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our mainstay supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Nice. I'm over here. Sweet. Free stuff. Yeah, no, that's that boss gets you closer to endgame. After that, after Golem, I have to fight a few more bosses. Fight Moonlord, then I'm at endgame, because Calamity. Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of work. Still haven't beaten that guy. So this is the guy I have to fight. Good to know. Seems
so it is
straightforward.
True. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Apparently, I have unfinished business.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then.
Boy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
So wasn't it the Claviger's responsibility to advocate for the Paradisans?
For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador.
Are you suggesting the ambassador had something to do with the Claviger's death?
I didn't, though that is where your mind went, isn't it? In any case, it was not the Claviger's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods.
Come again.
Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
In truth, I have had a vision when I touched Audra in the Living Lands.
Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
And do you still believe that?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
What happens now?
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Eloy told me of what the Steel Garrote have done to the people in Paradise. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Adir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Adir.
Kai, Marius, what do you think?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
Take your people and leave before I change my mind.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
Ah, you really are full of surprises, Envoy.
You're really letting us go?
You made a terrible mistake, but the gods saw fit to correct it.
You are far more forgiving than I would be under the circumstances. Perhaps you are worthy of this great destiny. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hand forgives.
Fair enough, yeah. Good quote.
On the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the Envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your Emperor trusts you.
Confront the assassin in the cistern and resolve potential things without bloodshed.
Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
How do we
No
know
worries.
Adherents are true to their words, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she backed out?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubt it. But we'll give her a chase.
Alright. Now let's get out of here.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
That's the
We'll
hope.
definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never
Probably
really
not.
expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
But let's be honest, ambassadors are rarely happy unless everything goes their way. That is the truth of many people in the world.
Do not come to fear, friend.
See that worn spot? Hunters pet the wolf's head for good luck.
Cool. I like little details like that. A little bit of a worn spot on the texture to denote a thing that people do. Little things like that always feel nice in games. Alright. Now we go back to the embassy. All right. Let's see.
tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
I let the killer go free.
What?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
He showed remorse, so I forgave him. I'm not a monster.
Well, that wasn't your decision to make.
You did put him in charge.
We need to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
If Ludwig raises a fuss, just let me do the talking.
She will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
She sounds like a wonderful person.
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here, the Dream Scourge.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messiverno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Give me one moment. Screen. And that one. There we go. Hate those messages. Those bots trying to coax you into doing something that's stupid. Can't say I'm too familiar with animancy. What do I need to know?
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
I'm surprised you'd work with people who you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire is at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Understood.
If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
Where does Miss Averno? I'm trying accent. I'm butchering it probably. Fitting with the Dream Scourge.
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Okay. And here's Steel Garrote Lady, probably. Or, yeah. Yep, looks like an authoritarian religious figure.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig, so kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Nice mask. No, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, your reputation precedes yours.
Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I've experienced the horrors of the Dream Scourge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Awfully generous for the ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
Maybe these problems exist because the Living Land doesn't want us here.
What these people want is irrelevant when we can give them what they need to survive.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animanters of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
We have to help somewhere. The Living Land needs us.
You're right about the second part. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
That's a little bit of a break in location. She flipped sides twice without a cutscene of movement.
She is going to be a problem.
She's supposed to be on our side.
Sometimes I wonder. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Since Liviana gave you a clean bill of health, you're officially cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animanters and Adirans don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
So standard for the Living Lands, then.
A fair point. No one survives this place without losing a little sanity along the way.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're
ready to go to Fjord.
Let's see. Any like quest markers? Nope, no quest markers. Cool. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Trying to get rid of all the exclamation points because like I don't like seeing them. That's a 7, that's 6. I need more perception. Case. Alright, ranger. Let's get that because more crafting there we go. I get more crafting materials and they cost less. Next level, I'll put another in there. And then probably that. Oh. I hate feeling like I'm about to sneeze but not sneezing. Said I had one ability point, but apparently I did not. I already put it in. Let's see, do you have anything new?
I knew you'd be back.
No, you do not. But I will sell you my agates. If your sisters don't have anything, you won't. Teleport here, camp for the night. I'll talk to my two people, see if I can upgrade my weapon, because I really need to. There we go. Now I have a fine Arquebus. If I can get that much, I can upgrade to exceptional and superb. If I had all of these things and that amount of money, I could max out my gun. But I don't want to max it out just yet. I want to wait till I get a special one to max out.
You might want to consider not washing your clothes in safflower oil.
I hate to break it to you, but regular laundry is a common courtesy when you're traveling with a group.
No, it's fine. If you feel the need to wash your clothes, go right ahead. Just use something else.
Sweat and midday breezes don't count as washing, you know.
Right, so I smell like the wilderness. You people stand out like a tree rat in heat. You've been complaining about the flies, though. They're attracted to the scent of sap flowers.
Thanks, Marius. That's helpful.
Well, don't get used to it.
They like safflower.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
They tried to kill me, and it didn't work. Or harm done.
Ooh, you're more forgiving than I am. I would have at least taken a finger. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
Fertile land, forests. I assume there's more than that out there.
Forests, sure, but wild. The people of Fior Mesiverno tamed what they could and give a safe birth to the rest. But past that is the strange stuff. Ruins, spirits, and other things that you should steer clear of.
Are you thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. I wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck.
Fair. That's not much of a guide at all. Good to have you along, Marius.
Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway.
All right. Thank you,
Pleasant dreams.
Marius. All right, Kai.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
As someone who's been on the other end of a poisoned arrow, I am.
I'd say he can learn a thing or two from you. But I think you had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
It was the right thing to do.
Things aren't always that clear, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
Yeah, mercy. I try not to shed blood when I don't have
That's
to.
admirable. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Yeah, Ludwig's approach seems excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodika herself.
They're paladins of the goddess of oath and orders. Of course they're strict.
Strict is one thing. Fanatical's another.
Yeah,
the Rawatine Navy's known for harsh punishment. When I served, we watched a gunner hold a red-hot cannonball while she sang our empire's anthem. All for trading some of our supplies on the side, mind you.
That's
it also
extreme.
resulted in one of the most effective navies in Aora, or so the argument goes. However, that approach won't win many allies in the Living Lands. As Ludwig will find out. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
I'm here to investigate the Dream Scourge, not meditate or mediate between Hilgard and the Steel Garrote.
Like it or not, their differences could make trouble for you, especially since the Steel Garrote is here under Adir's flag. And I worry about what that means for the rest of us.
Something on your mind?
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
Glad for the company.
The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
That's all. Good night, Kai.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Neither of them have anything to say anymore? Nope. Alright. Let's go. Oh, sleep time.
Rays, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangle. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Enough. Let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Alright. Let us go to the Emerald place. The Emerald Steps? Emerald Stair? Whatever it is called. Zone 2. On to Zone 2. That. I go that way.
Can't believe we're stationed out here, so far from the city.
Ah, sweet, there's a salesman.
Hail,
Switch cat.
friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed?
I'm going to Fior Mes Avernus. Averno.
Truly? Then we're heading the same way. Though Emerald Stair is not my ultimate goal. One of my ancestors apparently grew up in Solace Keep, deep in the Living Lands. I hope to find this place.
Why are you traveling to Solace Keep?
It's my ancestral home. Sure, I may have grown up in Stalwart, but I'm Pagroon through and through, just like the dwarves here in the Living Lands.
If your ancestors left Solace, it isn't your ancestral home anymore.
Some things never change. Whether I'm here or back in Stalwart, it's always the Pagroonen that make me question this journey.
Fair. Ah, no special items. A lot of fine things, though. That's nice. Let me see. I can sell some of these. Things I don't need. Here we go. Make some money. It's always smart to make money. Can't tell if any of these have weight. Wait. Okay, so I don't have to sell those. I'll just keep them because I'll sell the spoiled stuff. Sweet. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna have hazard guess and say I'm gonna see her every once in a while.
Envoy.
Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
I didn't hear you coming. Paradise must send their best.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We have learned you are not a figure to be trifled with.
Oh.
Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
And he's gone. Still, not having to deal with those Paradisian rebels anymore. That's pretty nice.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Business. Looking into the Dream Scourge.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
I'll watch out for her. Thanks for the warning.
Don't thank me. In fact, keep my name away from Ludwine's ears. Better if she doesn't know I exist. Anyway,
fair.
I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So Ludwine's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
You're cleared to pass, envoy.
Give her as wide of a berth as I can.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
I got a second chance at life. He deserves one too.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
They're paladins devoted to Mordecai. Zealous, but effective.
They're certainly making their presence known. Can't say they're making any friends, though.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the vrikas.
Yeah.
I don't need a translation.
Gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
It's hard to believe she's supposed to be working with him.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
Brought me back to life. If they meant harm, they could have left me.
Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Yeah. Yeah, if they know something,
fair enough,
hear 'em out.
but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against animancy to Paradise.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Can't wait to see this. Oh, and they've managed to survive in the wilderness?
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Hopefully they've been able to learn something about the Dream Surge. Actually, right when the Dream Surge appears, this possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delumgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
I know enough not to wander blindly into a Delumgan's den.
I'd hope so. I think that goes without saying.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Let's get started.
I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Love Kai.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the
Great.
rule.
You have something to say?
Envoy? Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
Forests are thick there, but between the two of us, we can handle it.
They're not just thick. They're nigh impenetrable. And there's a distinct feeling that they want you dead. Nothing we can't get through, but you'll be glad you brought me along.
I never regret bringing you along.
Well, I do have some experience with Emerald Stair. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone slipping?
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
Alright, let's get some rest.
If I must. What are you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
Why, see, you're doing it now.
Well, now you're being funny.
Oh, gods. I'm just making it worse.
I love these interactions. They are very well written. Especially the I hear a little bit of leeway on the singing. Alright, let's see where that cabin might be. So that's where that place is. Let's see. Put that up. All the way over there. Okay.
Oh, would you be a dear and help with these horses? Please. Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way.
Get rid of that one so we don't have one coming up behind us. That.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Are you one of Sansa's cartographers by any chance?
Sansa? Absolutely not. Cute as a button, but he's so high-strung. I pursue my own academic interests. Interests that require the vase in the ruins. And a ladder. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
It's true. You should touch my abdominal muscles. They ripple. So what's important? So important about the vase?
Why would a priceless artifact be important? Well, I'm not surprised you don't know of the Godless. But they were here in the Living Lands long before we were. Long before anyone else, as far as I can tell. Give or take a few thousand years. They lived on every corner of the lands. You must have passed a few of their ruins on the way here. The big ones? With spires that look more than a little phallic. A lot of their structures were embedded in the ground. They lived in harmony with the land. I mean, as much as you can live in harmony with a land actively trying to kill you. Maybe it was nicer back then. 30 years of research, and as far as I can tell, they just upped and disappeared one day. Fascinating, right? Well, what's important is that the vase is within my grasp, now that I've a tall, dark, and handsome stranger to help.
Why could I have to say it?
Do they really? I wonder what other advantages godlikes come with. Maybe the three of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
It's more of an animancy thing, isn't it?
In any event, I already have a lover. He always carries a ladder. But, sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord, and I need this vase now.
I think your vase is too high up for most ladders.
That doesn't excuse your lack of a ladder, dearie. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. But no one listens to me.
Fair. Why not? Let's go for it. We're already here. There's a chance I can find some good stuff. Keep quiet. Breaks 4 things. Oh, quiet. One down. Down. 3 down. 6, 4. And 5.
We got them all.
Let's see. Top of that tower there. Alright, let's see. Can I go this way? No. Go up here. I mean, if they made all this scaffolding, I don't think they need a ladder at all. Base. Counting pistol. Okay. Down it go. Okay, I missed that one. Good job, me. really good footwork there. All right.
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Oh.
Andras titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully, you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
But you can have the vase if you tell me something about Fior.
Oh, holding my vase hostage. I respect that. First and foremost, Fior Mesiverno is an animancer sanctuary. Vidaro, unlike his father, the former governor, is not an animancer.
How would you suggest I let the get the governor's good on the governor's good side? I can't read.
I don't know why anyone would give two pyres about Vidaro. He loathes the idea of others thinking Fior is less than perfect. Emerald Stair used to be the breadbasket of the living lands. Now it won't bear fruit, and there are rumors of plague. Pleasant, isn't it? But
yeah.
I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Okay, then.
Here they come. Oh, no, you don't.
Gotta keep hitting them.
I was just getting warmed up.
Stay with it. Okay. Some basic info. Alright. Let me just walk up to this one so I can activate it.
Granted, I don't come here often, but when did it get this bad? This one's mine. Here we go. Good one.
Yeah, that'll do it. Headshot. Headshot.
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Nope.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return. The smile of the harvest.
I don't see what's the problem.
If you can't see it, I doubt I can explain it to you.
Tell me another solution that would be half as efficient as that.
Okay, then.
As if people weren't hungry enough.
They're trying to make it better, but it's not working, looks like. Let's see what they're selling.
You're the first godlike to come through in, well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
It's definitely not a bad sign.
I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter.
Before that happens, I need to consult with an animancer.
Really? You know the gods don't exactly favor animancy.
That hasn't stopped anyone in these parts.
Some say the old gods aren't here, or maybe they just don't care for the living lands. If you need an animancer, you'll have to clear it with the governor. He lives in the big manor on the far side of town. Let me know if anything strikes your fancy. We don't have much, but the harvest hasn't bled us dry yet.
Let's see. Yeah, I can grab some lockpicks. That'd definitely help. Fragments of the offering. Alright. Another thing to make. Animancer's Swallowtail. It's unique. I'll pick it up. Oh god, never mind. That's expensive as hell. I'll wait till I have more money. Then I'll pick it up.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said there'd be grain.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
Are the Animancers starving as well? Or are they sipping tea?
Take it up with the governor. I don't make the rules. Go home. Lay traps in the woods and pray for game. I can't help you.
We know you're stashing the grain somewhere.
Oh, let's enter town. Yeah, I can see the land is assaulting their city.
You're mine now.
It's also weird that a lot of these creatures are working together. Oh. Side quest.
Gods, what do I tell Sovia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother went a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
Perhaps I can turn whenever... Perhaps I can help return whatever you lost.
Ah, finally! Someone who cares about something other than themselves. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
Yep, that's fair. Yeah, this looks like the entrance if anything does. Let's eat that. Nom nom nom. Tasty fungus.
Word of advice, give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giata's about to tear that poor man a new one.
Unfortunately, that's where I'm headed.
Well, I hope you have a stomach for profanity.
Huh. A woman shouting profanity at leadership? Reminds me of home.
She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giata's put the governor in his place, but it might be the last.
Maybe she could help me. I'm looking to consult with an animancer.
You could do a lot worse than Giata, but she can be a bit confrontational. The governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
I was
Like my kind of place.
Curses.
Looking forward to seeing what it looks like when animancers fight.
Hopefully lots of slapping. Ooh, I love this image. I might look into making that my background.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And who am I speaking? And to who am I speaking?
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Perhaps the diplomacy should be left to diplomats, Captain.
Fair enough, envoy. Talk to the man all you'd like. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests.
What are you talking about?
We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Marius, that was sarcasm.
If only we had these in the time tusks.
And enough sarcasm to choke a horse.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
No apologies necessary.
Oh, so those gnats constantly buzzing in my ears are this lady's fault. Apology not accepted.
The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
What if we carried out the rituals in your stead?
Are you volunteering us to hang out in a graveyard?
Oh, if you would, that would simply be wonderful. I wouldn't know how to thank you. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
Did you steal the food from the town larders?
I did, yes. With things the way they are, there was no other way to get what I need for the ritual. If I didn't think this was important, I wouldn't have taken the food. But this ritual is the key to everything. I know Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead.
Feeding the living should outweigh the needs of the dead.
This does help the living. By appeasing the dead, we end the dangers their anger caused. The crops will grow again. The dream scourge will end. All will be well once more.
What do you need us to do?
You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Understood.
The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
And the third?
The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
We hope this will calm your angry spirits.
I believe it will do exactly that. The spirits will find closure and rest, and the living can move on from this recent tragedy. Be careful, friends. The angry spirits lash out blindly. I cannot predict what awaits you at these graves.
Next time you want to tour graveyards, I'm staying at camp. Love the living, and let the dead rest.
I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
All right.
Genuine healing crystals, purest in all of Eora.
Genuine healing crystals.
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
I need some supplies. Let's see what you got. Have exceptional gear, and God, is it expensive. It's not even unique. A lot of magic stuff. A lot of magic stuff. Well. There you go.
And all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the Living Lands. It is a pleasure to meet you. In case
Alright.
it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
What's your role in Fior Messi Averno?
Officially?
Yeah.
I'm one of the many researchers here. My specialty is in the anatomy of the many species of Eora.
Why are you here instead of
If you
researching?
must know, Vulpinet, these bounties are more pressing than my research. Someone had to be chosen to man the board. That person happens to be me. At least some of these bounties result in interesting specimens to study.
I'll return when I have a bounty to complete.
Aurat Augori. I hope to see you soon.
Alright. An Earth Blight.
Those poor souls. Please bring them peace, Saimiko. Becoming part of a blight is not a fate I would wish upon my worst enemy.
These three. Oh no, not just three. I think this is a group called the Trontons.
Oh, the Trentons. Bunch
Trentons.
of butzels, if you ask me. But they are dangerous, I'll admit. Watch yourself out there.
Alright. Old Nuna. A bear hit by the scourge, looks like.
Careful with old Nuna. I have a theory that her longevity and hardiness are due to an inordinate suffusion of essence.
Nope. Delamgan.
Ah, those Delamgan. They're not evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization. Still, survival of the fittest and all that, ne?
Yeah, fair enough. Felicia's dispatch. Good day to you, Sansa. I hope this life finds you well. Ah. Gotcha, that's how I get the map of the area. And Zarips. Fair enough. Time to hunt, I guess. Alright. This is the next shop.
If
A
you
brewer.
are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
Is something going on around here?
To put it gently, yes. Giata Castel is giving our governor a piece of her mind, loud enough to rattle the windows. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
We see a lot of animancers around here.
Their anxiety keeps me in business.
Fair
this
enough.
tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Speaking of which, I could really use a cup of tea.
Regrettably, we are out of tea. My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand. We have other
fair.
goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
I will check your wares. War Mage bracers. Less essence cost and increased shock damage. Cool. And a treasure map. Nice. Why is it doing that? Stop doing that. Somewhere there, I guess. Think. Can't be sure because it was jittering. My next door will be this building.
Or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already thrown.
I had one job. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
Where's the rest of your squad? Shouldn't you be out on patrol?
I'd like to be. They're out searching. Someone had to hold down the fort. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
If you need them found, I'm at your service.
Praise Ilia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. I doubt they'll be apart. They were good rangers once, but since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to...
Dip the pen in the inkwell.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but all right.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and
You don't have to explain yourself. I'd be worried about my charges too.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Two young
Fair
men
enough.
Newton wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Pour you a drink, godlike? Well, I'll be a godlike in the bone and bore. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The Animancers never know when to shut their mouths.
Perfect. I'm searching for an Animancer. You know any.
You can't take a piece in the fjord without spotting an Animancer. But finding an Animancer you can trust, that's harder. I tried Quilici and the Giata. They are the only Animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously.
Where can I find them?
Outside and up the stairs. They're arguing with Vidaro. Just follow the profanity.
Understandable. I'll take those though. Thank you.
Welcome back, envoy.
All right, Open Sealer.
I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Show me your wares. Any uniques? Fun. It's a unique one-handed mace. Power attacks deal low stun to nearby enemies. Oh, I have the money. Sell off some stuff I don't need. Control, yeah. Let's sell off all the common gear I have. I don't need it. Keeping uniques though. Any other shops that I missed? No. Battle scars that way. Let's go.
What's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now. can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm also looking into the Dream Scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I'm the Endearin envoy, or I'm an Endearin envoy. Is that official enough?
Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
I've seen corruption in nature, but never this advanced.
There may still be time to reverse the damage.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
It's difficult to ignore dying farms once you start starving.
As usual, Giatta never misses a chance to slander me. I don't ignore her concerns, only her methods.
And you still do nothing. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
Yeah?
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
She's the one taking all the risks here.
You must be unfamiliar with animancy. There's always collateral damage. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we worked together, we wouldn't stand between you and ambition. Maybe we can solve the Dream Scourge rationally. Let cooler heads prevail.
Then we'd better do it somewhere else. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Understood.
I'll find us another bedroll.
I'll find us another bedroll. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Down this way.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He's focusing on the wrong problems. That's for certain.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
You stuck to your principles. That's what matters.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
How so?
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
Well, looking forward to working with you.
Likewise. They should be educational for us both. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
As people keep reminding me.
Sorry. I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Are you alright?
I just realized this is the end. I have to leave your Messiverno. Forever.
Take all you time you need to think it over. Yeah, go ahead. You know what? Nothing ends. Think of this as a new beginning with new friends.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be alright. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Maybe I'll have better luck.
I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Sounds like I have my work cut out for me.
We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Alright, these characters are really well written. I'm loving that. What was Battle Scars? Oh, companion quest. Ah, that's what I have set up. So the first thing I gotta do is leave town.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that place.
There's the Elder Offering, one of them. Another Elder Offering, one of my bounties, another bounty, where I have to go. Missing Rangers, another bounty. Last Elder Offering. Not last. 1, 2. No. 2, 3, 4. What I'll do is I'll go over here to the Elder Offering. Hunt, hunt, hunt. Get that. Save those people. Get that. Elder Offering. Save them. Hunt. Pull back down. Alright.
Did you now?
So let's go with that.
Nice shot. Show me what you got.
Alright. Keep landing hits like that. Little beetle. Goodbye. And more of them. Okay. Well, that guy got yeeted. Boom.
Well done. Everyone okay?
And dealt with. Yep. Upgraded Arquebus feels nice. That one dealt with. We'll charge you, bastard. Okay. Dealt with. There we go. Minimal damage taken. And burn, baby, burn. The Disco Inferno. Egg. Keep landing headshots and we'll deal with the enemy.
That's all of them.
Just eat that real quick.
Nice. Let's go.
Oh, good. They're just saying that should deal bonus damage. You know, it only makes sense when a plant gets set on fire. Right there. No crit point on those things. Got it. A dead Zarup. Interesting. Alright, time to deal with some shadows. Ow. That one in front of me. Of course, they deal cold damage. That makes sense.
I guess someone will have to do this for the people who starve to death when the food runs out.
Alright, so next group would be them. Okay, up this way we go. I have to move along and somehow get over there. Yep. Alright. Woodsman's labor. Unique hand axe. Perfect. Let's just keep on moving.
Here we go.
I see. These ones are poison. I have to get. Oh, wait, I don't have to get up. It's down here. I have to get in.
Something's not right here.
Yep. Immune to bleed and poison, resistant to ice. Boom, big damage. That one, last enemy. Big ow, crit. Potion to keep myself alive. Alright, I see. If I can hit the crystal, I'll get a crit. This doesn't mark the crystal as a crit spot. I'll leave the common weapon behind. They apparently need the help. Ow. There we go, those ones are dealt with. Jesus. Alright, next group. There. Go out there to kill the Trentons. And taken out. I deal with him, the rest of those disappear. Woo!
Back on my feet. Who's ready for more?
That was a fight and a half. Alright, so this might be a way up. I can hope, at least. And it is! Sweet. Alright. Crystal Eater Spiderlings. Right. I think the electricity is going to do some harm. Oh, that's a big one. And there's that revive. Don't know what was blocking all my good hits. And big damage. And they're all dealt with.
Take a moment, people.
Woo! All right. This place is nuts. Lots and lots of enemies.
Get them! Come and get me.
Yep, poisoned and burning. I'm about to be bleeding in a minute too. Or dead. Probably dead. I'll just let you burn out. Well, that took care of him. Going over there, I'm just gonna go over to this homestead real quick, check the inside, and then go from there. Yep, they killed the people inside.
There. I bet there's something behind that broken window. Stay alert. Just in case.
Let this be a lesson. Do not mess with the Trentons. When we come to collect our protection fee, it better be ready in full. Otherwise, your home, your coin, your lives are forfeit.
Quiet as the depths.
Well, shit. And burn away. Poison. Poison, bleeding, and burning. That bed is just not having a good day.
On my last leg. That's it for me. Oh, you see that? That's more like it.
Pink. And taken care of. Before I go that way, I'm gonna check up here just in case there's a special item or something. No, it doesn't look like it. This is just where I have to go. I will be using the top area though. Bunch of common items. Bunch of corpses. Gold. At about 120. Each gold is worth 12. Gotcha. Good to know. Not taking anything spoiled. Another sneaky way around. Cool, cool. But using a rifle, I would prefer to use the high ground. All right.
You take lead.
Ink. All right. I'm back up because this is the way I have to go. And fire. Most of his health gone. Their leader taken out. And taking them out from the top. Bink.
Back on my feet.
And big damage. And let him burn. All you are is a highwayman. You are not going to survive long.
If you're friendly, I could use some help in here.
Another glorious battle.
Do I have ice? Got electric, I got fire. Got soul. Ice though. Yeah, I picked up a grimoire, didn't I? Greater only. Shit. Wait, why do I have this? Yeah, I want to help that guy. I don't have ice. I can just hit it enough to break it. It says it does damage. Nope. Bugger me. Common grimoire of greater elements. Hopefully he doesn't die while I'm gone. I'm just trying to search for stuff to use to open that up for him. Okay, good. Good. Ha! Got it. I can open that up. There you go.
Thanks, my friends.
Much as I hate to say it, there's no way I could have fought past those bastards on my own. Name's Verano. I'd love to stay and give proper thanks, but Ranger Asierno needs my report.
You need rest. You're in no shape to travel.
I appreciate your concern, friend, but I've seen worse than this, and I can't afford to hang around. I came here with Ranger Casagrada to scout this area out. Oh, we got a tip that a force of bandits was gathering at this old homestead. One of us must have stepped on a twig, because they spotted us right away. When I squared off, Casagrada ran the other way. Said he was going to grab Dorso for backup.
You should have known the bandits were a bigger threat. Can't believe your partner left you behind.
Trust me, I wish he hadn't. But you can't fault a young man for being afraid. After Casagrada left, several more bandits joined the fight. They overwhelmed me and took me hostage. I overheard them talking about meeting someone next to a root-strangled tree with a view of the town. They seemed to think their contact was one of the rangers. But that would make that ranger a traitor.
It's possible the bandits could be meeting with Casagrada.
Oh, I seriously doubt it. Casagrada is a bright enough kid, but he doesn't have the capacity to conspire. I'd bet my life that Casagrada isn't a traitor. Just a coward.
Okay. Fair.
See, that's the damnedest thing. I don't know. The bandits have it worse than we do. That's why they are bandits. So they have nothing to offer. With the way trade has dried up, there is no one else here. No Thirdborners, no Paradisans, and certainly no wardens from Solace. There is just monsters. And you.
I'm certainly not conspiring with anyone.
Then I guess I'll just have to take you at your word.
Best of luck
Well,
to you.
I should start hobbling back.
Do you need enemy to watch your back on your way home?
My thanks, but no. I might be slow getting there, but I'll get there. If you're in the area, go see Captain Asierno at the watchtower. She'll be glad to see you.
I'm not sure what to make of this, but I don't like it.
That's my next stop right there. Didn't even see that potion due to the light. All right. Let me check what I got from all that. Did I get any good armor? That one. A Trenton family brigandine. Companions deal more damage and increases carry capacity. I can deal with that. Also looks nice. For the gloves, currently using those, but these they have a higher tier to them. More maximum health, dodge distance and move speed, sure, and power attack damage, and power attacks deal 5% bonus shock damage. Sure. And this. +3 to perception. That's actually very useful. I'll avoid the coin portion. Because that's only looting coins. Selling it does not help me. Now, I'm a lot tougher. I still have really good dodge distance. Now my rifle will do have a bit more range. And on hit, I'll be dealing some shock damage. Shock and fire. It's a nice combo. If I could have shock, fire, and poison all in one hit. Watch the health drop. That grave tender that's summoning everything.
Back in the fight. I'm fading. Watch the left.
Are you kidding me? I hit a fatal error right then and there in the middle of a fight. Well, I'm gonna end things there on a crash. Because, you know, see if I know anybody on who I can raid. Any recommendations on who to raid? If you're wondering why I'm looking down, I'm using my phone to do a lot of control stuff. Because it's on my phone. Alright. Let's go with that. And let's raid him. With them. Let's raid Marshall. Let's go with that. Well, I'll send you off there. If you leave a follow, that'd be great. Got a YouTube, check it out for VODs. Twitter for when I'm streaming. Other than that, have a great day, everybody.